Hello everyone. In this video, we will be doing class 6 science block 11, that is structure and functions of leaves. Okay, now I'm sure you are all aware that there are different kinds of plants, and these plants, they have different kinds of leaves. Okay, now these leaves, they come in different forms, shapes and sizes. In this chapter, we will learn more about leaves, such as um, the structure, the functions, okay, how it is classified, and so on, right? Now, the first is parts of a leaf, okay? Now, in a leaf, basically, there are two parts, namely the petiole, okay? The petiole. The petiole is the leaf stalk attached to the stem. Okay, so the leaf stalk attached to the stem is this one. This, okay. So this is called the petiole. Here, P-E-T-I-O-L-E. This is called the petiole. And then this holds the leaves from the stem. Okay, now sometimes you will also find leaves that does not have a petiole. This, for example, this is your pea leaves in a pea plant. Okay, it does not have a petiole. It is directly attached to a stem. So that's it for petiole. Now coming to lamina or leaf blade. Now your leaf blade will be this, the main part, the green part, right? This, okay? So that is your lamina or leaf blade. Now this part is divided into apex. Apex is nothing but the tip, okay? It is also known as the tip of the plant. Then margin, you also have the margin. Margin is nothing but the boundary of the leaf, like this. This is the boundary, right? So this is known as the margin of the leaf. Okay, this is known as the margin of the leaf. Then you also have the vein. You have the vein. See, you have here one, and then again this is the lighter colored, these lines, right? These lines, okay? These lines that are extensions of the midrib. They are called the veins, right? Then you have the midrib. Midrib is nothing but the extension of the petiole through the center, okay, in the middle of the leaf. That is the midrib. Now this midrib provides support, okay, to the leaf. Then you also have the base, okay? The base is nothing but the opposite end of the apex. This is the base, right? This is the base of the leaf, okay? Then now types of leaves, okay? If you look at the picture, you have three simple leaves and then three compound leaves. Right now, if you will observe, in simple leaves, even though the shapes are all different, one thing is very common, and that is that in simple leaves, you have one stalk, okay? All of them have one stalk, and they all have one single lamina, right? This is your lamina, the green part, right? So this is your lamina, So here in simple leaves, you will always find that on one stalk, okay, this is your stalk, there will be only one lamina, right? Then coming to compound leaves, okay, in compound leaves, from one lamina you will have multiple number of leaves, right? Here you see, just consider this. This is one single stalk. This is one single petiole. Then from this single petiole you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 laminas. So this type of leaves is known as compound leaf. Okay, here, so simple leaf means one one stalk will have one lamina. Okay, one lamina. Then in compound leaves, one stalk, multiple, more than one lamina. Okay, that is the basic difference. Coming to types of venation now. See, what is venation? Venation is nothing but the pattern of veins. Okay, the pattern of veins in a leaf is called venation. Now we know that in leaves there is a midrib. Okay, here the midrib, and then from the midrib there are extensions called veins, right? Okay, so this pattern, okay, this pattern is called as venation. Now depending on the pattern, there are two types, namely parallel venation and reticulate venation. Now if you look at the picture, the first leaf, you will find that there are lines going from the base. Right, this is the base, this is the tip, this is the tip of the plant. So from the base, no, not of the plant, of the leaf, from base of the leaf to the tip of the leaf. Now you will see that they are going side by side in a parallel fashion. Okay, so when you find this kind of veins, no, this kind of patterns of veins in a leaf, then it is said to have parallel venation. Now, parallel venation, you will find it in grass, then you will find it in corn leaves, okay, then sugarcane, and so on, okay, sugarcane, and so on, okay. Then coming to the second type of venation, that is um, reticulate venation. Here, see, in reticulate venation, the branching, okay, the branching of the veins, they are very random, okay. It is very random. They branch out randomly from the midrib, and then they will form a network, okay, a network of uh, random veins, okay. So and this reticulate venation is more common than parallel venation, okay. For example, when you say that take the, I'm sure you're all familiar with the leaf of a rose plant, right? So when you take the leaf, you find venations in this manner, okay, in this manner. So that is our types of venations. Now coming to functions of leaves, okay, photosynthesis. See, this is one of the most important functions of a leaf, and you should also keep in mind that photosynthesis is basically the main function of leaves, okay, because in leaves they have a pigment called chlorophyll, right? Chlorophyll. Okay. Now, what is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is nothing but a process by which green plants make their food using carbon dioxide. Okay, they take carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and water. Okay, water will be absorbed from the soil through the roots. This is in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. Now, chlorophyll is the green pigment. Okay, and this chlorophyll is what traps the sunlight, okay, and the energy from sunlight. Then carbon dioxide and water undergo a chemical reaction. Now, here a chemical reaction refers to um, the recombination of carbon dioxide and water, okay, to produce glucose. Glucose is nothing but basically the food of plants, and oxygen is a byproduct that is released into the atmosphere. We know that plants take in carbon dioxide and then give out oxygen, right? So uh, this is what happens, okay? During photosynthesis, um, carbon dioxide will be absorbed, and then together with water, uh, reaction will occur in the presence of sunlight, and then they will produce glucose and then oxygen. Then chlorophyll is present in all green plants. Now see, uh, green plants, the the basic reason why plants are green is because of the presence of chlorophyll. Okay,